On a really big jaw swell, you can actually hear it from my house, even though we're a few miles from the beach. You don't hear it unless it's big. If you're around something enough, it just seems normal no matter how outlandish it is to the rest of the world or whatever. It was just something that was normal, like people wrote it, and that was just how it was. If you live here, you're gonna do it eventually, just because you're around it, and, you know, if you're surfing. But, you know, some people do it and they have fun, and then some people do it and it becomes everything they care about. I don't know. The term pro surfer is weird to me. Like, it still doesn't feel like it. I mean, obviously I surf for a living now and I'm getting to live my dream job, but it feels like you're always still trying to get there.
The winner for best maneuver goes to Albee.
It's not like it happens one day where you're just like, oh, I'm there. Like, I did it. Like, you're always still trying to go somewhere else, you know, like further it. After my first time surfing Jaws, actually, it was when I really started checking swell forecasts. Actually looking at Surfline and stuff and trying to predict how waves were going to be and whatnot. Like, I remember my dad and like guys like Eric Gator and all that in the old days when they used to surf Jaws, they used to go get wind charts from the airport to try and see if there's a swell, and that'd only tell you if there was going to be something crazy like a couple days out. So, like, I used to get really worked up about it and check it every day, you know, and see the wind's going to change. Like, oh, what's the wind going to do? How big is it actually going to be? Is the direction to west? And it's like all the stuff. But I mean, nowadays I do a bit of that just because I usually have friends that are coming over. My whole house and just the whole scene before like a big Jaws swell is just a shit show. But not like in a bad way. It's just crazy. It's mayhem. I love it. Some of the best times I've ever had because I have so many friends that come and stay with me, you know, from Australia or from South Africa, and like every swell there's probably like one or two people that have never stayed with me before that I'm like showing Jaws to or something like that, and that's really cool. It's like kind of a lot to handle. Like, I gotta remember I also have to go surf too. Like, it feels like I'm taking care of too many things at once, but it's good. And in some ways I feel like it distracts me from like freaking myself out if it's actually gonna be a big one. I don't have time to think about like, oh no, what could go wrong? It's never an exact science. You really don't know until the day of. Like, you can tell it's probably gonna be big, or like, and especially we have the buoy that's 12 hours out, and until it hits that buoy, you really don't know what you're gonna get. How will I know I'm done at Jaws? I can't surf anymore. I don't know. I'm not gonna freaking stop surfing Jaws until I physically can't do it. I mean, maybe something will happen. Maybe something super traumatic will happen and I'll stop earlier. Like, one of my friends will die or I'll get married. It'll always be, you know, one of the most important things in my life to surf out there. It's always gonna be something I'm gonna do as long as I can. Fuck yeah, that was deep.